Welcome to Period Tara Talk Time. I'm Tara. Last night I got a request to do a video how to insert a menstrual cup pain-free, and the person said, could you please upload it either tonight or last night or today? And I didn't really have time last night. It was too dark and filming would have been horrible. So I'm going to do it today, and I'm going to upload it today. So my guess is maybe they have their period and they need to insert a menstrual cup, but they can't because it's too painful. So I hope this video helps. I have similar videos like how to insert one, but I've never done one pain-free. So I have a few menstrual cups with me, and first I'm going to tell you some things that make menstrual cups painful for insertion. When I insert a menstrual cup using, this is the Ruby cup, using the punch-down fold, I find it very painful. I don't know what it is, especially with the Ruby cup, actually. I need to do an update on the Ruby cup. There are a few things I need to talk about the Ruby cup, and I haven't been too happy with. And as you can see, when you do a punch-down fold, you have this large bump here, and for some reason that really hurts me. So whenever I'm trying to insert that, like this point, it's just killer. Now if you really love the punch-down fold and you don't like any other folds, you can either push, little glare, push in that so it makes it a little slimmer but really hard to hold on to, like that. Or you could just fold it over. Very hard to hold on to. But I say I don't really like doing that. So what I end up doing is I use a 7-fold. 7-fold is really comfortable for me. Well, I call it the 7-fold. That's a 7-fold. But I actually really love the triangle fold. I end up bringing it closer, so it's a little bit smaller. And then I insert it. This is fine. This lump, for some reason, isn't as painful, especially if I fold it over even more. And you can see that's not that big, actually. You know, it's not that huge. So I said that slides right in. Another thing to make it more comfortable, maybe not pain-free, is use lubricant. It's very important that you do use lubricant because it just makes it slide in easily. And I don't need lubricant, actually. I can just use water with mine, or nothing. But for beginners, and when it's being really annoying, I just put lubricant on. So my last period, I never used one bit of lubricant at all. Anyways, I insert that in, and it pops open. Now, the Ruby cup, because it's firm, this happens like firm cups, because I'm afraid of it popping open and hurting me. Here, I'm going to move this over so it's not so glary. Doesn't really make any difference, it just makes it darker. Whatever. Okay, so because my firmer cups, I'm afraid it's going to pop up and hurt me. What I'll do with my cup is, when I use the 7-fold, I insert it in. Glare. Whatever. I insert it in, and then I let it go slowly. Well, when you're inside of you, it can open up slowly. And so I let it go slowly, so it slowly pops open. And that's agony, because it's pushing against me. So I'm like, ow, 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 until it pops open, and then it's fine. So maybe that's what you're struggling with. So one reason I've found to get past that is just insert it and just let it pop right open. And then it'll be like that little split second of, ugh, but it won't be like, ow, ow, ow. So personally, I can't really wear this cup that much. It's not my perfect cup, but I'll make an update on that. So that's one thing that could be bothering you. So with inserting it, if you're talking about actually inserting it and it's hurting and you're not really inserting it, you're just putting it up, maybe you're not putting it in your vagina, okay? You know, there is a hole in between those 3 holes. There's 3 holes where your pee comes out, where the blood comes out, and where the poo comes out, okay? You want to put it where the blood comes out. So it's in the center. I can put a diagram up right now. And as you can see in the diagram, that there's a hole in between with the your labia on the side, and that's where you want to insert it. So I think the best fold is the 7-fold. One trick to make the point super, super small is when you flatten it, push down in a little bit, and then fold over. It just makes it really, really tiny, and it makes that like pretty flat and like nice. And you can just kind of smush that up. And you can insert that, and it just pops right open. It's really nice. So if you don't have it in the right hole, that really would hurt, because it does. You know, you're pushing against your body, and that hurts, you know. So for me, it just slides right up on in. Now, pain when you're putting it in, it could be also with a very firm cup, or even with a soft cup, I suppose. This is the Yuki Small Soft. Oh, sorry, I forgot to tell you, this was the Bella Small Bella. I had to bring it up really close so it's not glared. But, so with this, I use we'll just say triangle fold. I insert that in, and it's fine. But if you let it pop open too quickly and it hits your urethra, oh, so painful. I've done it before, and it's just like agony. Okay, so if your cup is too firm for you and it's popping open too quickly, maybe you're using like a really strenuous fold that you really have to hold down. Like if you're using the diamond or the half diamond fold, which goes like this, which I love for soft cups but not for firm cups because it's so hard to hold on to. It's just going to pop open so quickly and it's going to be painful, because you can't really hold on to that really firm cup. So I recommend using something like the 7-fold or the punch down fold if you're having a problem with that, because that one's really easy to hold on to. You can just insert that, but it doesn't make a particularly small point. That'll open up. Another thing is to make sure it doesn't hit your urethra. Let's just say you're using the punch down fold. When you insert it in, never insert with the fold, like this part right here, going in your front. Always aim that towards your back. So take it in your hand like this, and then put it in like that, so that it'll behind you. It'll pop open, like the same with the C fold. If you do the C fold, you're gonna want to take the part that's folded and aim that towards your back, so it pops open towards your back. So because your urethra tract is in the front, so you want to make sure that whatever fold you're using, even the 7-fold, because this is gonna pop open like that, you're gonna want to make sure that that's aimed towards your back, and then you're gonna insert it and it'll pop open like that. So those are some of the things that I've had trouble with. Now I'm just gonna talk about inserting soft cups. When you're having a really soft cup, like the Melina Small Soft or any kind of soft cup that's really soft, you probably don't want to use something like your average punch down fold. That's what I tried, and this didn't hurt me because it was so soft, it just like bent in. But once I insert it, it wouldn't pop open. Like it just stayed like that because it was so soft. There was no like pressure on it to open. So even if I pushed it, it didn't even want to pop open. So what I found out, I tried the 7. When that was in me, it was hard to kind of push that up for me at the beginning before I was used to using menstrual cups. So what I did was I used the half diamond fold. Pull that down, push those in, and then fold over this. And this makes it super small. So if you have a softer cup and you can like manage to hold on to this without like letting it go too soon, look how tiny a fold that makes. So I would always insert it again with this part towards my back. All I had to do was insert it. It would pop open. If it didn't pop open like this, and this probably would maybe sometimes still be down a little bit, all I had to do was reach up and like push that open, and it was fine. I would just run my finger around, I would stir the cup, and make sure it was all popped open. So those are the only things I can really think about that's giving you pain. If you're like a virgin, then, or you've never used internal protection, then it could be a little more painful than other people. It wasn't really painful for me. The first time I tried to insert a tampon, I never actually worn a tampon, but the first time I tried, it was so painful. I don't know what it was. I felt so nauseous. I don't really want to try again to find out what that feeling was, but I know that it was not comfortable. So maybe inserting something for the first time is just painful for you. So just keep trying. Be gentle with yourself. Don't just keep shoving it in, Go use your cloth pads or your disposable pads. If you do have Natural Care or something organic, use those instead of the ordinary disposables, and best would be cloth. But just be gentle with yourself. Don't push yourself. Try like once a day, every other day or something like that, but don't try like 3 or 4 times a day, Give yourself time to rest and do it when you're really relaxed. If you're all tense when you're inserting it, it's going to be harder and more painful to insert. You gotta just let it go up. For me, I just put it in and it just glides up really for me. So I'm really lucky with menstrual cups. So yeah, when Bryn and I first inserted, when she inserted the Diva cup and when I inserted the Ruby cup, we get that ow, ow, ow feeling. Not when you're inserting it, when it's popping open and you're trying to be slow with it. It's so painful for some reason, and I think that's just because we're taking so much time to let it pop open and it's just like pushing against us. The only time a menstrual cup is actually hurt when I'm inserting it is when I use the punch down fold on some firmer cups, and it's just painful. And that can also be because, I'll show you, like the Yuki cup here. With this, what it is right where the fold is kind of where the grip rings are, so I would insert it, and it would kind of just like rub against me, and it just wasn't comfortable, and I don't know. I don't like the punch down fold at all. But, so yeah, that's basically how you insert a menstrual cup pain-free. If you have any more questions, please contact me. You can comment below, or you can email me, you can message me through YouTube, whatever you want to do. And if you have really specific, this is kind of a broad term, so I don't really know exactly what you mean by painful insertion. But if you have like a specific thing you want me to make a video on, I'll make a short video about that, and hopefully that helps. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and have a great day. Bye!